everyone, I am going to be teaching mnemonics to help remember the 5 neuroimaging techniques we learn in AP. Psych!
The first technique we have is an electroencephalogram, also known as an EEG.
What we want to remember is that an EEG presents a stimulus to the brain and a computer reads the signals given off from the activity that is present in the brain. An EEG allows us to detect seizures as well as other common abnormalities that may be present in the brain. A way we can remember what an EEG does is look at the first E. When we see that, we want to think electrical impulses. This is in reference to the idea that an EEG reads the electrical impulses of the brain. Similarly, when we see the second E, we want to remember epilepsy. Epilepsy equals seizures, and an EEG detects them. Next, we have a computed tomography scan, also known as a CAT or CT scan. CT scans shoot X-ray beams into the brain, which allows the tissue to absorb the shock and reveal damage through an X-ray-like image. To remember a CAT scan, we can think of a cat getting struck by lightning. When a cat gets struck by lightning in a cartoon, we can see all the bones inside the cat. We can think of the cat's skeleton like the structure of the brain being revealed. Next, we have a positron emission tomography scan, also called a PET scan. The key idea of a PET scan is that it identifies brain activity through glucose consumption. The scan creates a colorful image that shows the levels of brain activity. We can remember a PET scan by thinking that all pets, like dogs, need to eat. They need sugar or glucose for energy. We can remember a colorful dog or any pet. To remember that a PET scan is a colorful image of the brain to show glucose consumption. Next, we have a magnetic resonance image, also known as an MRI. An MRI uses a magnetic field and radio frequency to create high-quality pictures of the brain's internal structure. To remember an MRI, we can link the first letters with key ideas. For the M, we can remember the magnetic field that is used, and for the R, we can remember the radio frequency that is used. The I can help us remember that the picture is of the internal structure. Lastly, we have a functional MRI, also known as an fMRI. An fMRI takes pictures of changing activity associated with blood flow in the brain. How can we remember what an fMRI does? Great question. We can think of a running drop of blood like this one. This can help associate an fMRI with the images that show where blood is going throughout the brain. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the brain pictures of AP Psych.